Hello, this is another mini project I made, which is basically an app that you can choose a language and then it'll give you a word from that language and you have to try to translate it to English. So it's basically just like a study app for foreign languages. And I'm gonna give you guys a demo and then we'll go through the code. Alright, so let's run this. You can see it's active on this IP. I made this on Flask, by the way, or with Flask. Alright, so this is the home page, and you can choose any of these four languages. So for demo purposes, we'll choose Spanish. Alright, we have to translate this word. So I don't really know Spanish, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Alright, so we can see this means the. So we type the, and it increments a score. Alright, cosa. See what that means. Okay, that means thing. Alright, now let's say I don't know the word, and I type, okay, maybe this means like wool or something, and I click submit, and it tells me I'm wrong, and it gives me what it actually meant. Alright, so let's say I'm all done studying, and now I click finish, or I click done, and it's going to bring me back to the home page, and it's going to actually send me a text message of all the words that I got wrong. Okay, so I just got the text message. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see, but yeah, that's basically it. It um, it also emails you it, but the format is not really it doesn't really look good, and I'm not really sure how to format it yet, but yeah, that's what I have for now. All right, let's run through some stuff really quick. So yeah, as I said, I used Flask. Here, let me make this full screen. Okay. Yeah. So I used Flask to make this, and so here I have a correct summary and an incorrect summary, which basically collects the items that you got correct and the items that you got incorrect, and it just adds them here for later, like emailing or messaging. Okay, so the first function that's ran is this one, which basically takes your input from the site, which is the first step, which is choosing your language. Okay, so it takes the output from here. This is just the HTML with CSS stuff. All right, so it takes the language that you typed here, and then it brings it into this function. All right, and then I have like exception handling. So if you type a language that isn't supported, here I'll show you guys really quick. So let's say you type Creole or something. It says we do not support that language. Please try again. Okay. Um, and then if it passes that, then it checks if it's Spanish, French, German, or Vietnamese, and then it redirects for the study page. And the study page is basically this page right here. Wait. The study page is this page. Okay. And the study page takes in, or you pass in the language right here, so it shows which one you're studying. And then it takes language again, and then it shows the random word right here. All right, let's see. All right, so first it checks if the user clicks the done button, because if the user clicks the done button, then it redirects you to the main page, and that indicates that the user's like finished studying. All right, and then it takes the input from right here. So let's say if the input was dog, that means the input would equal dog, okay? And then it iterates through the language that you chose. So I chose Spanish. So it iterates through this list of dictionaries, and it checks if the word dog exists in the English translations. And if it does, then it finds the correct translation, and then it breaks this loop. And then it checks if the correct translation equals the input. So it increments the score by one, and then it adds like it adds the whole dictionary to the correct summary, and then after that it returns. So let's say you get this right, or either you get it right or wrong. It doesn't matter, but it'll move on to the next word. And then if you get it wrong, then your score doesn't change if it's zero, or it just subtracts by one, and it returns a template with it shows the translation of the previous word you got wrong. So let's say I don't know what no means. Okay, wait, that was a bad example. Hold on. I don't know what this means, right? So I click submit, say I got the wrong answer, and then it shows, oh, okay, that was less. And I had a problem with this showing, it was showing the current word's translation instead of the previous ones. So I forgot how I did it, but yeah, I don't know. It was like it's such a stupid bug that I just forgot. Okay, yeah. So oh yeah, if you get it right, sorry, I forgot. It returns the template of this page again with the new word right here and your updated score and the exception of nothing. So if you got the answer right, then this message won't be here. All right. Okay, yeah. So once you click done, it's gonna. Actually, let's go over this first. The alert, which is basically your function for sending an email or a SMS text. And yeah, this is basically this library. I'm not really familiar with it, but I used something very similar for my last project, so I just copied it over. And yeah, and then so once they click done, so if done button in request.form, which is it's right here. So if they click this button right here, and it's going to bring them back to the main page. It's going to bring them back here, and then it is going to text you. It is going to text you the words you got incorrect as like the dictionary thing. So it's going to text you like this. Let's say you got this word wrong. It's going to text you this whole dictionary, and it's going to email you additional stuff. But I don't know. The formatting is really. I'm not really happy with the formatting. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm gonna try to fix it. And yeah, that's basically it. It's pretty simple, but it took me a while to figure out because this is my first time using Flask. Um, but yeah, it was a good learning experience. Um, what was it? If I wanted to make this more advanced, I guess, um, I could add like common phrases for the user to guess instead of just like a single word. And then I don't know. My inspiration is like Duolingo, but yeah, that interface is really complicated. But yeah, I guess just that logic from Duolingo. Um, yeah, it's basically it. And then adding another language to this is pretty easy. You just have to you just pick a language and then you just go to like ChatGPT and say generate the most common like the 100 most common words or phrases, and you just add it here. And then you should tweak a few things in here, which is like you can add another language like this exact thing like that, and that's basically it. So yeah, you can add a lot more languages. And yeah, that's basically it. Um, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but yeah, it's pretty simple. So yeah, I'm gonna put the GitHub in the description probably, so check that out if you want. All right. I don't know when my next video will be, but hopefully soon. Thank you.